Good morning, everyone. This is a special request for my mother because she told me she needed to know something more interesting about diabetes. And because you know me, I'm Joya Fernane Abil Hassan. I'm a dietitian and a personal trainer, and I'm a sports physiologist. Not yet a doctor. I wish. I really. It's my dream to be able to teach in schools or in universities because I really like teaching, and I really hope you will learn something new about what I'm gonna say today. I'm also a addictologist, and a Zumba instructor. So I have a lot of stuff I like to do. I like to draw. I like to do theater. And I like also to do singing. So this is mainly it. Anyway, so diabetes is not only high blood glucose and HbA1c. It's a disease that have complications like retinopathy. What is retinopathy? It's in the eyes, okay? It's in the vessels. And neuropathy in the nerves. And cardiac and gastrointestinal neuropathy. If it's not treated, if it's well treated with a good diet, you won't have all these complications. So if it's not treated, diabetes is very life-threatening. So just to be sure that you should be really, really well controlled if you have diabetes. So can we prevent it? Of course, we can prevent having diabetes, even if you have something in someone in the family. How to prevent it? I will say it. The answer is yes. So how? My you can begin now losing weight if you have overweight or obesity. So this is a very, 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 very important thing, that it's a risk when you have it. So you should begin by doing physical activity each day. And also, it's not that you lost weight and then you stop eating right. You should maintain it. So you should maintain your weight. And how? By doing every day 1 hour of physical activity. So this is the secret. And also you should also continue the diet. But if you have diabetes also, you should do this. So either ways, you have to do it. So don't wait to be sick and go to the doctor and begin to take medication for it, to begin to say, oh my God, now I should stop sugar. But all your life you ate sugar. Nothing happened, you thought. But now you're getting older, you're stopping your physical activity, you're being stressed out. So this is all factors for it to pop up, this disease. So, and when it pops up, it doesn't pop up alone. It pops up with high blood pressure, with cholesterol in the blood. So it's a multifactorial disease. So you should know that you should have, the goal is to have a low blood pressure. So 13/8 is good. Okay, and restricting sodium like 2.5 grams per day, it means that it's half a small spoon of salt per day. Okay, and the goal for blood lipids for the LDL cholesterol is to be less than 100 milligram per deciliter. Okay, this is in the blood test. And HDL should be more than 50. It depends if you're girl or boy. Okay, you can see them in the laboratory. They will tell you what are the goals, what is the target. But why we do this? Because the diabetes is a complex disease, and it really rarely comes alone. I'm talking about type 2 diabetes. So I'm talking about type 2 usually. It begins with pre-diabetes, and it can stay over 10 years. You never do blood tests. You never know that you have diabetes. You never really see it. So when it begins like this over 10 years, it can evolve, and it can become a real diabetes, and you have blood sugar. So blood sugar shouldn't be more than 200. any time of the day. Okay, this is of course if your blood test is suspicious, if it's your blood glucose before eating is even more than 120, you should see a doctor. You should see a doctor. So don't look at me like this. You should go take an appointment and see a doctor, and the doctor also should give you right medication and will pay attention to you and to your kidney. Also you should pay attention, because when you have diabetes it can go to the kidney, and this is very dangerous also for your kidney. So kidney disease, to try to prevent it, it's very easy. You should lower your protein intake. No one say that you should do sports, you should eat protein. Why you're not eating shakes? Why you're not drinking a lot? This is very bad for you. You know that proteins is, if it's more than 20% of the total calories you're eating every day. That's why dietitian is important to tell you and to count for you how many proteins you're eating, why you're overeating proteins. This is not good for you. You should drink a lot of water. Okay, so really proteins are bad if you have diabetes, and it can really be, it's proven. So I'm talking about this book, and this book was written this book was written like 10 years ago. So now studies have evolved. You can criticize me. I'm not criticizing, the diets that are online, but I'm saying that you should pay attention, because your health is in your hand now. So finally, older adults should not avoid fats. They can eat fats, because when they are in bed, they need fat. Fat is good for them, but not for you. You are young. You who are listening to me, please, for God's sakes, try eating less sugar. Try eating less fat. You can do it every day, okay? It's a commitment you should do now before it's too late, okay? You need to know more about this condition, or you have any other question, or you can tell me in the comment below. And you can tell me also what you really think. I like your honesty. If it's something really related to diet, you can tell me private message. And my last piece of advice is that you can meditate on animals. You see, animals, they don't eat when they're not hungry. You do. I know. And when they do eat, when they're really hungry, they stop when they are full. You don't. I know. I don't also. I eat also when I'm not hungry. I admit it. It's human. Everyone do. But when they when they are full, they stop eating. Can you start doing it now? Can you start eating when you're hungry now? Even if you have a diet plan that said that you should eat 5 times a day, you can eat 3 times. The dietitian won't tell you, why did you eat fruits, for example, for snack. She won't tell you. She won't tell you why didn't you weren't hungry. No. She will be happy that you eat less. You have diabetes, or you don't have. You are a weak person that is probably, because you're listening to me this 9 minutes. So you really probably should change your relationship to food, and you should really be more organized. Can animals be more organized than us? No. For me, we can be, and we are more organized, and we should stay really always motivated to increase our drinking of water. It should be 8 to 10 cups of water every day, okay? And have a nice day. Thank you very much for listening to me.